We are live. What is going on, everyone out there in the YouTube sphere? My name is Brando, and I want to put together this really quick video because we're going to talk about like the cost of making a website. Now, I want to be clear. There's so many different costs, so many different barriers that I would give you a biased review if I said all of them were like crap and bad. But when it comes down to it, from my perspective to you, if you're looking at starting a website because you want to start a business, you want to make an income, you want to be your own boss, quit your job, you want to make money off of a website, if you want to do that, to build a business, be your own boss, eventually get to that point, then the cost of actually starting a website, it doesn't have to be a lot. I mean, it can be a lot, but it doesn't have to be a lot. If you're like me and hard-headed, it's going to be a lot because in the beginning, you're going to do everything yourself. You're going to try and figure out everything yourself. And it's going to cost you a couple hundred, maybe a couple $1,000s, all right? Because you're looking at servers, hosting, domain names, fees, all these separate fees, coders, graphic designers, servers, hosting, all that stuff and more. It can cost you hundreds and even thousands of dollars on a monthly basis and an annual basis. Because if you want something changed and you're outsourcing, graphic designers and coders all the time, $5 here, $10 there, $50 here, $100 there, it adds up. You want something changed again, you got to pay them again, and it's very nauseating. It can be very, anxious at times, and due to that stress factor, I would encourage you, if you want to keep your cost factor down, but you want to keep things more professional, you want to keep things more up to date, okay, which hiring graphic designers, coders, HTML coders, and all those people and more, being able to outsource those people to build out your website, to make it look professional. It can cost you thousands of dollars, but if you don't have that money, I would encourage you, use a system. Use systems. There's so many systems out there, and I use a system now. I transitioned after I made the mistake of spending, about $1,200 or $1,300 on, different people to set up and design a website for me, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted, and I was just wanting to do it myself, but I didn't want to learn how to do graphic design. I didn't want to go through the learning curve of that because I knew it would take up so much time, and I just wanted to start taking action and making money online. And so I looked for systems, came across a system, and there's a lot of them out there, but the cool thing about systems is you don't need to do any of the technical work. It's all just kind of like drag and drop, copy and paste, like click here, click there, and you can customize your own site. You don't need servers, you don't need hosting, you don't need a PHP in graphic design, you don't need any of that. As long as you're willing to just learn a few things and you can click and drag things, there's systems out there that can allow you to create a custom site, and you can do it for like $25 a month, $100 a month, very cheap. But there's systems out there that are also crap systems that your site may be a little bit customized, but it still looks like shit, it still looks generic, it looks like everyone else's. If you want to separate yourself above the competition, you want a site that's clean, sleek, that's something that nobody else is doing, something that's totally different, that is tailored to you, that brands you, that has marketing integrated into it, that can market yourself, and everything's geared toward marketing you and branding you. And yeah, there's different systems out there. So I would just encourage you, do a little bit of research, do your due diligence. But systems are definitely the way to go from my experience, my perspective. I would encourage you, use systems. If you don't have a lot of money to spend, and even if you do have a lot of money to spend, eliminating the hassle of emailing back and forth and outsourcing people and spending, tons of money pocket here and there to create a professional site. Like, you can save so much more time if you can use a system, find a system that can work for you. And if you don't know where to start when it comes to that, I'll link down in the description below to the same system I use. It's like $25 a month. You can check it out there. When you go there, you have to enter your email. Then from there, you'll see a video from myself and partner where we kind of break down how we use it and how we've been able to do it to actually build a full-time income on the internet, to be our own boss. So if that's of interest to you, I'll see you there. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.